So, hi and welcome back. Today we'll be looking at what this hash include thing is, and we'll also quickly be looking at using. So let's get started. So let's start with hash include. What this essentially is it is importing some code from somewhere else. So let's say hash include. What this is then importing is some file that someone else created to let you do stuff. So what we are using is IOStream to get our cout. And if I could make my own thing, you don't need to understand this. If I just create my own file, a header file, my own file. So let's try this. Hash include, and now you'll need to use commas. As you can see, it now also gives us the option to select my own file.h, which is our own file. So this is basically hash include. So now we have come to using. This is essentially just letting the program use things. So do you remember we need to do :std :cout. Remember? What we could also do is right here, if we would hash include IOStream, hash include IOStream. What we could also do is using namespace and then std, like this. And now instead of writing std : we can just leave that away because that's what we're doing exactly here. So now we just write std, or not write std, just write cout. Let's write our hello world example again. So now just debug. And as you can see, it's come out. Just to prove that you need this, what if I would just comment it out? This is commenting something out, and you'll learn about that in another video. Let's just run this again. And as you can see, it's giving us errors. But personally, I don't recommend doing this. I just recommend you write std : because if this would be in another file, which you'll learn later, this can give really big errors because your computer won't know which standard namespace it will need to take. So I'd recommend you just keep it like this. And there's also a second type of using. This using is giving us first a name, so obviously we want a number to be a variable type. So then we could put this using number equals int semicolon. Now what we could do is here number my number equals what would we want to do? 35. Then just write this out. My number. So let's try to run this. As you can see, it's now printing that out. So just to prove that this is not a number again, what if I would delete this? As you can see, it's giving us an awful lot of errors. So I hope this made hash include and using a lot more easy for you, and I hope to see you in the next tutorial.